You're not inconsistent because you're weak. You're inconsistent because holding a boundary is uncomfortable. When you say no and your child cries or argues or slams the door, your nervous system feels it. Tight chest, rising heat, urgency to fix it. If this resonates, hello, my name is Tamar Sloan and I am a psychologist who has spent a very, very long time supporting a whole lot of families dealing with really big stuff. Anger, aggression, violence, significant avoidance. So if you have just put a boundary in place and you have got pushback, there is an urgency to fix that. It is an uncomfortable place to be. And the fastest way to make that discomfort stop, remove the boundary. Fine, just this once, okay, whatever. Relief for you. Inconsistency isn't usually about poor values, it's about discomfort avoidance. And when you're already dealing with a whole lot of stress in life, sometimes we just feel like we don't have capacity for another uncomfortable moment. We abandon the boundary to stop our own internal tension. The problem is, kids are brilliant pattern detectors. If sometimes no means no, and sometimes no becomes yes, they will push until that pattern becomes predictable. Not because they're manipulative, but because they're trying to understand the rules of the system. Predictability feels safe to a nervous system. Calm repetition builds that predictability. It's time to turn it off. They push, the answer's still no. They escalate. We'll talk about this when we're calm. Same sentences, same tone, same outcome. Outlasting the reaction builds clarity. When the parent becomes boring and consistent, that pushing reduces. You don't need more willpower, you need tolerance for discomfort. And that is something you can build. Not perfectly, persistently. I talk about this in a whole lot more depth in my book, The Parenting Paradox, Love and Limits in an Age of Challenges. But strategies to be able to put this into practice straight away is there for you in my free mini course When Things Escalate. The link is in the bio. Keep being awesome.